This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Today we're gonna put every single thing together and you're gonna finally learn how to trade. I know you're a beginner and I know you're inexperienced, or even if you are experienced, now you learn something new. Now keep this in mind, this is not 100% of my strategy. This is only 10 to 15% to help you guys or get an idea on how I take these trades. If you guys wanna learn 100% of the strategy, and if you guys like it and wanna get personally taught by me, the website is right over here. I'm happy that you made it this far. It shows me that you care. It shows me that you're passionate, that you want to make trading work. Now let's get started and yo bro, get ready to actually learn this shit, man. Alright, let's put it all together. Now 1 hour or 15-minute internal or external liquidity sweep. 1 hour break of structure after liquidity sweep. Let it retrace, okay? You don't just enter off of the 1 hour break of structure after liquidity sweep. You can, but I would recommend you to low risk, okay? But the main move, once you have your liquidity sweep, wait for a 1 hour or 15-minute fair value gap. Wait for a price to retest, come back into that FVG, and then a 5 or 15-minute break of structure, then trade. This is your analysis right here, okay? Now, let me show you how this works. This is a perfect example right over here. Market's in a crazy bearish downtrend, okay? Bearish trend. Now, we have liquidity all the way down here. That's unswept, the lowest low, okay? Now liquidity sweep, yes, you can use this as your liquidity sweep, but better yet, keep this in mind, the best liquidity sweep, especially for external liquidity, would be all the way back here. Do not be afraid to zoom out, all right? Not only that, we do have confirmation that hourly break of structure, the blue candle body closing above that black wick. Now, if you were to enter this trade going longs, you would enter right over here with a light risk. Now, if you didn't want to enter that trade, we do have an hourly fair value gap, blue, blue, black, right over here, space in the middle. What did price do? We're not taking a trade at all until price comes retest back into this FVG. And that's exactly what price did. It beautifully retested, okay? Now, I know the body closed below the fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame, which it's obviously invalidated. But you have to understand, if it closes a little bit below and goes right back up, this is manipulation. You can still enter this trade. Also, on the 1 hour, it's protected. There's a 1 hour fair value gap. The body didn't close below it on the 1 hour. If it kept on going down, then it's invalidated. But not only that, we do have a 15-minute break of structure. Or if you were to wait for a 5-minute break of structure, you would have entered your trade all the way down here. Stop loss above this candle low. And then look, TP1, 2, 2.5. This is my trade. And just like that, look at this right over here, guys. Bang! Does that make sense? Liquidity sweep, 1 hour break of structure. If there's a 15 or 1 hour order block, wait for a retest where price comes back in, wait for a break of structure, and then take a trade. Now, this is only 10 to 15% of my strategy, which I do use sometimes, but I can find trades every single day. Mostly every single day in seconds or minutes with my full strategy. But you guys can start trading, man. This right over here is another example, and this is with internal liquidity. Keep this in mind, internal liquidity is in the same trend near each other. So if I zoom in, we have internal liquidity sweep right over here. Okay, now we have a liquidity that's resting all the way down here below this blue wick. Okay, now we also have a 1 hour break of structure because the blue candle body is confirmation because it closed above this black wick. If I zoom in, you look at this blue wick, and black wick, we have a fair value gap right over here. Now, since we have everything, now we have liquidity sweep, we have liquidity, we have a FVG. If price can come back into this zone and break structure again, we're going to go right back up. Now, all we have to do is be patient and wait for price to come back in. Boom! Price came back in. It broke structure, stop loss at liquidity to be protected, and TP1, 2, 2.5. What does that mean? Liquidity 1, liquidity 2, liquidity 2.5. Liquidity is not just the highest high or the lowest low. It's unswept. And you don't want to be greedy and be like, oh, I want to put my take profit all the way up. No. TP1, 2, 2.5. This is my trade right over here, and now let's see what happens and let it play out. Now, I'm going to go to the hourly time frame to obviously be more quicker. And just like that, what did market do? TP has been hit. You see? Internal liquidity sweep, liquidity, break of structure, 15-minute fair value gap and a retest, a 15-minute break of structure again, or even the 5-minute break of structure, and a trade going right back up. Okay, this is the last one. Right now, we're going to look at external liquidity because market's in a major downtrend. Okay? Liquidity is resting all the way down here. If I zoom out, We have all this right over here that's been swept. External liquidity that has been swept. Because look how far it is. You know what I mean? Internal is very close by. External is super far. We have a hourly break of structure. If you want to take a trade, you could have taken a trade and you would have smacked TP. But not only that, look, if you zoom in on the hourly time frame, blue candle, blue candle, blue candle, 3 candles space in the middle right after liquidity has been swept and the break of structure. Now I'm going to wait for price to retest back in, break structure on the 15-minute time frame, and we be patient and wait. Let's see what happens. You see, I'm not taking a trade until price comes back in. And that's exactly what market did. You see, price tapped back in right over here. It broke structure. Stop loss will be probably this low. And then TP 1, 2, 2.5. This is my trade. Now let's see what happens. TP has been hit. Beautiful trade. You guys get it? Now I want you guys to put this to use, and yeah, man, congratulations. You came this far. You're going to be profitable, man. Give yourself a round of applause for making it this far, man. You know now how to trade. You know what a liquidity is. You know what a liquidity sweep, a break of structure, a fair value gap is. Congratulations. Put it to use. Look at live markets and start trading today, okay? I'm going to post 3 or 4 more videos. The next video is going to be about leverage, how much to risk on a trade, what is NASDAQ, what is gold, and then psychology videos and so on forth. And after that, you are officially done. So congrats. Rewatch these videos. And if you're interested, let's go crazy, man. I'm going to change your life.